what's going on in your new location?
I'm in location 14.
Hey guys.
Ohio.
Sorry, I forgot to up the desktop audio, so no one heard you on the stream. That was my bad.
What?
That was my bad.
Oh my god.
That was an actual, honest to God mistake.
That has nothing to do with what Ben couldn't hear, right?
Correct. That's...
Incidentally,
All right, let's start over. Everybody,
Yep,
turn your
nope.
camera off. Let's start over.
cameras off, everybody. Let's do this again. Take it from the top. Let's do this. All right. All right, here we go. Isolation Nation, how are you, everybody? Welcome to
Isolation Nation, what the hell's going on?
All right, someone text Ben and tell him that we can all hear him, he can't hear us. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. If you want to support the show, as always, top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube. You throw in those Facebook stars, whatever it is, for us to get new speakers. Please welcome, speaking of a speaker, please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers. Everybody, Chris Bowers.
Bow
Try using. Go to your audio settings. What the speaker is. So probably on your AirPods, and you can have your AirPods in.
Fuck you, Ben. I'm just staring at your speakers. Ha ha ha.
Here,
Yeah,
you can
it
listen
might be
to
going.
here. I'll just put my phone down, and you can listen to my phone do the show. How about that?
It
Here we go.
literally might be just going to his AirPods, so he should shut his Bluetooth off, right?
Should go to his speaker settings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone should tell him to
Or
shut his
you
Bluetooth off also.
Hey, Ben, can you hear me through my phone?
All right, Taylor, you want to work through this with him while we do a show?
Try my best.
Sorry, Taylor, you want to work through this with him while we do a show? All right, it is Fan Fridays. It's also Fuck It Fridays, which is what Ben said to Soundcheck, which is why this is happening. Anyway,
Fuck a fan.
lots of stuff happening on the show today. Bowers is going to eat broccoli. I don't know if it's going to be roasted or not, but I know Tam is, because I'm going to roast Tam and then apologize. Ben is going to be selling some of his props, and he can't hear who's bidding, which is going to make it really difficult. And Rachel is not going to get wasted again. She has learned her lesson.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you the whole time.
the whole
Can you hear
time.
us?
Can you hear us?
I can't fucking hear you.
I swear to God, if this is a bit, I quit.
This is
If anybody in the audience that knows sign language, could we translate and then they say the sign language to Ben and then he hears it in sign language?
you know what
here's
this
a
is?
sign. He's not
Cheeto?
looking, but Ben, do the show on your phone. Use your phone.
Your phone. Like this. Can you see the
Okay.
isolation there?
Use your phone. Okay. Fridays are the
You
best.
guys, but I think now I got shitty sound going at least. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
we've
We
always
can hear
been
the
able
whole
to hear
time.
you.
hear you.
Can you hear us?
I do hear you through my H6 now, so I hear at least very shitty sound.
Okay, I'm guessing your computer was muted
No?
or something to that effect. Either way, we'll figure it out. Sound check starts in 20 minutes. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Hours, did we have an overnight game?
We did have an overnight game. It was a fun game. The overnight game was my milkshake brings blank to the yard. So or my blank brings blank to the yard. So it's milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Change that up. So Shag Nasty had my armpits bring all the queens to the screen. That one was good.
That's
And
so true.
Nice.
of her armpits. Katrina Davis played. My milkshake brings all the McDonald's employees to the counter to lie to me. Because the milkshake machine is always broken at McDonald's. Courtney had my milkshake brings all the budget chickens to my front yard, and I'm like, I'll wait in the car.
Right, I'll wait in the car.
Frankie Natara said my milkshakes bring all the best angles to Zoom. Diana Gonzalez said my milkshakes bring all the lactose intolerant people to the hospital, which I thought was the best. Good job, everybody, on the overnight game.
Excellent, and we got a good game for today. Today, in honor of Broccoli Bowers, what we're gonna do is we're gonna vegetable and ice cream. We're gonna ruin your favorite ice creams with a vegetable. What you do is you take the name of a vegetable or anything vegetable related and put it into the name of an ice cream flavor or an ice cream store, anything ice cream related. To give an example, we were texting back and forth and we're like, what's an example? And Bowers said caramel. And then Rachel was like, we need a second example. And Bowers said, salted carrot melt. Which is fantastic. Also, mine is succotash. So, take a vegetable, put it into the name of any ice cream. Rachel, you had one, right?
I had vanilla green bean.
Yes, vanilla green bean. Exactly. So, if you want to participate in the game, the way you do it is you comment on any of our feeds. Our Twitch, our Twitter, I always almost say Instagram, and sometimes I actually say it. Our Facebook and our YouTube, comment on it, but if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as have a much better chance of being read on the air, make sure to throw it in with a tip, at least $5. Super Chat, Venmo, PayPal, however you do it. We'll read those at the end. So again, vegetable and ice cream.
Speaking of Instagram, did you see the budget chickens on Instagram?
I did see the budget chickens on Instagram. The budget chicken followed me for the second time.
Won't be the last
Well,
either.
Instagram's free, right? You know that. That's not a big deal. The budget chicken's on Instagram. Of course he is. How else is he going to get business?
No, not the actual. We don't know if it's the actual, but someone created a budget chicken account. Is what we're saying.
Oh, I thought the actual budget chicken was following you around. So you're saying this is a fake budget chicken.
Well, also in defense of the budget chicken, Steve moved, so how else is it gonna follow Steve?
Sorry, Ben, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. All right, Ben, let's introduce this front row and get this Fan Friday going.
I would love that. This audio is horrendous for me, but I will do it anyway. Please turn on your cameras. Join us. Video, VIP, front row. We are joined by Jessica Keibel in quite a background full of naked people. We've got Renee Hutchison with the soup club.
You soup club sons of bitches.
The 484. We've got Lola Kren Grabner with the soup club background. Wow, what is happening? We've got Chris LaBelle with the cartoon fan. We've got Dana Z. Bunster wearing a mask, obviously at a library. We've got Rob Lavick with, I don't know, some kind of fields of cabbage. Janibus, my mom, Johnson, joining us. We've got Hayden Lamaster, the soup club. We've got Shannon Burke. We've got Brad Clark. We got Tom Turner. We got Zach Beyer, the Metro Goldwyn Mayor Lion himself is with us. Bill Thompson still jammed in that corner for us. We got Leedy Corbin souping it up. We've got Dave Adler, shitload of soup. We've got Courtney Smith with the same soup club virtual background. What is happening? We've got Frankie Angles, a better angle than usual. I will hand that to him for sure. We've got Lindsey Brown coming to us from the law office of Soup and Campbell. We've got A. West. We've got August Gus Walsh being flanked by Soup. We've got Andrea Gordon with the Soup Club background. Tam Brown with the Soup Club background. Member. We have Rachel with a Soup Club background. Bowers with a Soup Club background.
We're members of this club.
Diana Gonzalez with a Soup Club background. Zara Bending with 2 soups. Holy shit.
The only thing that makes me okay with the fact that all of you motherfuckers have the soup club background is that Ben is also not in the soup club.
I would like to know if I could be in the Soup Club background. Am I allowed?
Ben, do you want to be in the soup club?
I would love that so much.
Soup club members, yay or nay?
Yay!
All right, Ben, you're in.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm in. I'm part of the Soup Club officially. I am honored. I am touched. And my computer is really a piece of shit right now.
By the way, Bill in the chat just asked if he could get a membership card for the soup club. Clearly, I don't get to give him out. Otherwise, I would be in it as well.
No, that's my job, Bill. Yeah, you're in.
Thank you so much. I'm going to restart my computer, okay, guys? And I'll see you in a minute.
All right, cool. Excellent. We will
Real quick, while Ben's
see you for
restarting,
tomorrow's show.
LJ Mutz is a new patron in the Patreon at the VIP front row level. So thank you, LJ, for being here. We appreciate that.
And now
By
you're
the
part of the
way-
soup club, too.
Hayden has done graphics for me for years, and the fact that he did this to me.
He didn't do it. It wasn't Hayden.
Oh, this wasn't Hayden. That kind of graphics.
This is my
work,
actual
sure.
wall,
That
Steve.
wasn't
What are you
Hayden.
talking about?
With the original logo. By the way, nicely done with my YouTube plaque and everything. You traitorous sons of bitches. Turn all this broccoli into soup. There's nothing you can
For the YouTube crowd, or the stream crowd, will notice in the top left that the social distancing social club is turned into the social distancing soup club.
You
I did say that.
dirty sons of bitches. This is the weirdest running joke. We don't know how it even started. There was someone who said it. We don't know why. And I addressed it too much, and that's my fault. That was my fault. I addressed it too much, and now you guys are all in a club. Oh my god, I didn't even notice the fucking my logo is the soup bowl.
Yeah. So most people thought about eating.
I'm gonna make my own soup club with blackjack and hookers.
Why don't I read a couple generals while
Let's
we're
read
waiting
a couple
for-
generals.
All
Yeah,
right.
do whatever the hell you want in your.
The green powerful soup.
By the way, what is with your camera, Rachel? Why is your green
Her
screen?
and Lady both look like those pictures in the 80s when you had the picture off to the side, just kind of.
I really like, by the way, that Zoom has decided Bowers has no shoulders. He's just the
scarf.
lapel of a tuxedo jacket.
I'm literally a weeble wobble. Weeble wobble. Man.
All right, we had so I missed I don't know why I would have missed a chat on Wednesday.
Oh, you're
It
right.
was
Remember you were
really
drunk?
okay.
Remember you
But
were
Courtney had tipped $15 and said, "For Leedy, apologize to the Aussies and I'll chip in another 20." But I didn't get to read that, and she already chipped in another 20 this morning for Leedy because the first tip was a joke for art supplies.
Nice. Also, by the way, Rachel, this is creepy as fuck.
I'm gonna keep it for a
Nice.
little while until at least Ben comes back and we get to, you know.
No, I think it's cool that we just got sponsored by Blade Runner.
I'm just
Quick,
gonna-
someone give her the Turing test. Let's see if she pronounces something correctly.
All right, well here we do have this one. Who did it? Alexander Breyer. The sixth sheep's happy Friday the 13th. Rachel.
Yep, that's not Rachel. That's a robot. She got it right. That's a robot.
Did I though? Didn't feel like I did.
Well, that's how you know you did it right, because you felt like you did it wrong.
Oh, it says
That's how bad
I
you
didn't
are at
even
this.
see the fucking under the sign unless you're Steve.
This is the gift that keeps on giving.
I saw the little soups in our logo. I saw that.
Guys, I'm back. I am back, and I am so honored to be part of the Soup Club. A real honor. I've already texted Soup to 484848. It's delicious to be part of this group, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
All right, now I will say this. I think we've taken this too far, because I think Steve's starting to feel like he did in high school, where everybody was in a soup club but him, and I don't want to do that.
No, that's Bowers. That's ridiculous. It's fun. It's fine.
Yeah. Your next book's gonna be called The Soup Kid, and you're gonna be it's all bullies of SDSC picking on you. I get it.
I'm perfectly fine, Bowers. I'm not plotting any sort of revenge as we speak.
I just feel
want
bad
you-
for Tam, because Tam has to get roasted today, and we've kind of poked the bull or poked the bears. Which, right.
If it's like some sort of roasted soup, I'll be even more upset.
I want you guys to know that my soup jacket came with a pocket square sewn in it, so that's exciting.
All right,
Rachel,
let
we
me finish
caught
up
up?
some of these generals. We had No Soup tipped the show and said, "Unfortunately, after the soup convention at the local Panera, numerous voting inaccuracies were noted, which caused things to boil over in the soup club. And after a recount, it was determined that we cannot reinstate you after all. No soup for you. Sorry."
Anyway, hilarious. I know for sure that was Taylor. But also, big announcement, guys. I just got an email, and I'm really proud to say that, I mean, it was a matter of time.
I mean, I feel like Steve screenshot that on account of obviously.
I feel
That's
like I
no
got
way to
news.
get yourself into a soup club is to make a fake soup. That's soup fraud. That's soup fraud. What you're doing right now.
Fake soup news.
That's soup and frauda.
Okay.
Oh,
I know.
Alright.
What have I udon?
did you
Oh
see?
no.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Approved.
Timmy was really good. I'll give you that one.
Thomas Kenny tipped the show and said, "So drunk Rachel Wednesdays are going to be a permanent thing moving forward, right?" No.
Yes. I know
Right.
Whiskey Wednesdays. Yes.
Yeah,
No.
Bill in the chat said that I should start a lawsuit.
Steve, it's very hard to hear you. If you could only talk a little bit chowder, that would be great.
You guys might be laughing at my expense, but I'm having a matzo ball, so I'm fine.
Just please give P Soup a chance.
Rachel, what do you got?
Technics tipped the show to let us know there was no sound. Thank you for that.
My bad.
Josh
That's just-
Proddy tipped the show. "Hey Steve, have you seen the news? Hulk Bogan is a go."
What?
I don't know what that means.
$2,500.
Yeah, Jess
Yeah.
Dropped a big one. Let's give all a hand to Jess.
Okay.
What?
Here's what that is. For those of you who don't watch Ask Us Everything, on this past episode, Daniel Muggleton shaved his mustache. He basically looks like if
He looks gorgeous.
if a Potter child had not gotten into Hogwarts. Like it does not suit him. But he agreed that what he was going to do, was that he's actually growing a reverse mustache. Not only did he shave his trademark mustache, but he is now growing the rest of it around where the mustache would be through the month of November. And I said, if we raised $2,500 for the Martin Grant, I would shave back into what we called Hulk Bogan, which was basically the facial hair from Psycho Yoga Instructor. And so I will shave that for the rest of November. And so that clearly is happening on Monday's episode, and I will be keeping it for the rest of November.
And then
Yay.
Thanks, Jess.
I think Steve, you should then travel back to the Midwest where that mustache won't get that many stares. I think you need to go back. Maybe some upper
Come to
peninsula
Vermont, I'll
again.
shave you.
Yeah.
Heyo.
I know that was polite, but that also seemed creepy at the same time.
Shave me like one of your French girls. Oh God.
This is what Daniel Muggleton looks like without the mustache. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a baby.
So cute.
By the way, also, come to Vermont, I'll shave you is the state motto. It's on the sign.
Come to Vermont, I will shave you in Burlington at the coat factory.
And I'm asking you to lend us your razors.
We make more than great coats. We make hair on the floor.
Gus in the chat just said, live free or I'll shave you. Nice.
I love
Great
it.
advice.
All right, what order do we want to do this in? What order are we doing stuff? Are we roasting Tam first, then meat and broccoli, then Ben does an auction, or how do we want to do this?
Let's do the roast first. Because
I
the other
feel
take
like the-
longer.
I have
I feel
two
like-
more things.
Okay.
Two more. Zara said, "Woman, where's my soup? A soup." I don't know what that means. Soup is.
Soup.
Incredibles, yeah. Really good.
It looks really good.
Hmm.
And then Victoria, not categories, she tipped and said, "Rachel, it's pronounced scatter edgio."
Oh,
So
perfect.
I kind of like
I
categories.
thought it was pronounced Victoria.
And then
I thought
Lindsay
it was
tipped the
pronounced-
show.
I thought it was pronounced Amanasala. Am I wrong the whole time?
Entire time you've been wrong.
Yeah,
What?
I'll-
And then Lindsay tipped the show and said, "For Steve's excellent Weeble Wobble impression." And let's get to some roasting.
All right.
Good.
Tam up on the screen with me.
So Tam is tier hopping, and part of the tier that she got is that she made me eat a vegetable last month. This month she gets roasted by Steve and then apologized to. So
All right, Tam. Some of the stuff I know about you is that you live in Texas. You live in Texas, and you were in the Navy.
Yes.
You've traveled places, and then you chose Texas. Other places. You're on a boat. A vote. You could have gone anywhere, and you went to Texas. You went to the state, the Lone Star State, the state that gave itself 1 star. Texas is the only state that has accurately reviewed itself. Yeah, and you were like, no thanks, Texas. Where were you stationed?
For that, Hawaii.
Hawaii. You were stationed in Hawaii on a boat, and you were like, nah, fuck it. Ted Cruz. Give me Ted Cruz. Fuck this Cruz. I want Ted Cruz. That's what you decided to do. I'm surprised you can even taste that soup with how little taste you have. Which is also why you watch the show. All right, Tam, now for the apology.
I don't know.
Tam, I'm so sorry. I mean, no ill will toward you. The rest of Texas, fuck them, but toward you. I mean, no ill will whatsoever. Texas is rated 1 star, but you are rated 3 stars, but it's out of 3, so it's good. But that makes Texas worth more than if it was out of 5 stars. Anyway, the point is, I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again. Please let me in the soup club. Please. Please.
I love that Steve, while even giving an apology compliment, had to create a star system with less stars. He couldn't go full stars with it.
I'm just hoping that Steve someday moves to Texas, runs for office, and then we can use this against him in the campaign ads where he just ripped on Texas.
No, the reason I decided not to run for office anywhere is so that I could keep doing stuff like this.
Okay.
I was just like, I don't want to be nice to people.
Well, that was a great roast of Texas. I'm glad that Tam is part of the Patreon to get that to happen.
Well, it's where she lives.
You walked the line perfectly without hurting one of our friends' feelings, and still it was funny. So good job. That was
Thank you.
So basically, no, if you get roasted, he basically just roasts your state and all the things you like, not you specifically. But that's how it works. So good job.
Yeah. I mean, but it's the dais. I could roast the rest of you guys too.
Let's not.
Rachel, you won't even know that I'm roasting you. You're too drunk. Don't worry about it.
Isn't that what this show was about? I thought this whole show was roasting me and Ben. Isn't that what this whole thing is?
Yeah, I was just gonna play clips.
Can we not do a clip show, please? I've actually had this nightmare where all of you were sick or something, and I had to make the show out of old clips.
That's how you make soup, so I guess it's on brand.
All right. Bowers, you can eat a vegetable?
What?
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know why the matzo ball's wearing a fez hat. I don't know why the matzo ball...
I'm wearing a slice of carrot or yam or something. I'm a matzo ball. My dog is hungry.
Looks like a... yeah, Gus is here. Gus brought me something on that's a surprise this time, so I don't know how he broccolized whatever.
Wait, but
makes it
also
palatable.
that is so offensive. Put Ben back on screen. That is offensive to me
shit.
in so many ways. One,
Why?
Because I can't join the soup club. And 2, because you have sliced my people and put one on your head.
Sliced your pee hole? Is that what you just said?
People.
I just sliced Steve's peephole and put it on top of my head, and already it has 300 billion YouTube views.
Oh.
This is so
Don't
creepy.
slice your pee hole.
All
That's
right.
terrible.
All right. So Bowers is going to be fed vegetable.
Yeah. So Gus is preparing. Apparently, he's made broccoli into something.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's see what this is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to eat.
So, this goes out to all the Pants people and the Soup Club.
Yay!
I brought over some broccoli cheddar soup.
Ooh.
And in order to eat it, I didn't have any spoons, so we're going to dip these grilled cheese sandwiches into the soup.
Oh, that is so...
That's a cop out.
Did you ever
know
that you're
me roasting
my
Texas.
hero?
That doesn't count.
Gus, just in
It doesn't
case you didn't know,
count.
this is approved.
Oh, and this is a Patreon perk, by the way. I think Jess chose this. Is this right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jess,
Is
do you
broccoli
approve of this
cheddar
method of
soup?
broccoli?
That's
All
approved.
right, we got the
She
thumbs
gives
up
the-
from Jess.
All
Well,
right.
you know what? This might make him like it. This is the best way to have broccoli.
He's putting it into a what? Into a sandwich?
He's dipping a grilled cheese
I don't want
sandwich
to try a
into it.
pickle. That's too much.
So he's doing broccoli soup. He's not eating straight broccoli?
No, it's
Not only is he eating broccoli cheddar soup, but
Broccoli
he's dipping
cheddar
grilled cheese into it.
I want to see him eat
Look.
real broccoli, but this is not bad. But I mean,
Yeah, I am curious because this actually might make him like it. Like what we're doing is we're expanding his palate. You know what? If you were,
You know what? I have a new
this is a
theory.
bit the whole fucking time. You just did this to get free broccoli cheese soup. This is a long con.
What I've decided is this: I spent 25 years training my body to get nutrients out of fucking Pringle dust. If I actually start eating vegetables now, I probably live to be 175 years old. My body,
No.
if it got the actual fuel it needs, you know how efficient my body would be, I'll probably end up skinny in fucking 2 weeks.
Bowers,
or your body will reject it. There's one of those two options.
I always thought that was a problem.
Bowers, you have been training your body to ignore nutrients, not to get nutrients out of Pringles.
Oh wait, here he goes. Now without the sandwich.
Look.
Just yeah, exactly.
Okay. Here's how bad broccoli is. It couldn't be saved by cheese and grilled cheese. You know how bad a thing you have to be? Tastes shitty on a grilled cheese sandwich. Oh my god. This reminds me of that time I fell down in my yard and I fucking ate a bunch of grass. It was terrible.
Bowers, do you like if you're outside, do you avoid trees? Because you're like, oh, giant vegetable.
What do you mean avoid trees? What are you fucking trees, Steve? Yeah, I don't run into trees. What are you talking about?
I mean, try not to be near them. I didn't mean being like, hey, when you're outside, do you not fuck trees? That's not what I was asking.
Yes, then I guess when I walk, Steve, I don't just walk right
I'm
into
not talking
everything
about
I see. I
skiing
walk
like
around
Tony
trees like a
Bono.
normal person. Yeah, I didn't like
LaBelle tipped and said, Bowers, put some whiskey in it.
I did get some whiskey. He also brought me chicken in honor of the budget chicken. So that looks good. I
Aw.
like this Gus guy. Ben, I see why you do this. This makes the show easier.
Yep.
The whole time.
It better not be.
He just casually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Henry.
All right.
Bowers, can I be honest, Bowers? You eating vegetables makes you look ridiculous.
I know, right? It's not on. Yeah.
You should be embarrassed.
Yeah, I do feel embarrassed. I feel terrible.
Bowers is completely missing what Ben is doing right now.
What's he doing?
Saying that you look ridiculous and should be embarrassed while he was a giant matzo ball.
Is that what he's doing?
Are you in a broccoli stupor right now?
I think Bowers is drunk off of broccoli.
Ooh, I just needed a napkin. I couldn't really do anything until I got all that off my.
Did he drug the broccoli?
Bowers seems drugged now. Honestly, I feel like vegetables like make him like lethargic and weak.
What? Oh my god!
Oh,
Bowers.
awesome.
I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me? I can't hear you guys.
Bowers. Let's see if he's really weak or not. Let's see if he's just pretending. Bowers. Smash Mouth is playing next door.
Hey now, we're on. Stop me! Fuck! I was this close.
I think Smash Mouth is the cure for broccoli drunkenness, which is the weirdest sentence I've ever said, but it made sense at the time.
But you almost said, I think Smash Mouth is the Fuhrer, and that was worse. That would have been weirder and more worse.
But also somehow more accurate.
I will smash your mouth!
Yeah,
All
I think
right.
I've seen all of them, but that they're calling Parlor Mind Space, and that's making me laugh very, very, very much. I think that's pretty funny. Did you guys also
Wait,
see
people are calling Parlor Mindspace?
Yes.
So fucking funny. Oh my god.
There's a bunch of them that are funny. Did you see Trump almost admit Biden was president today on his press conference?
No.
No.
He was this close. He goes, under my administration, there'll be no lockdowns. I mean, under the next, we don't know what's about to happen. Like he almost said.
He also said, he also
And then he stopped
tweeted,
himself and said, we don't know what's about to happen. I'm like, he knows. He fucking knows.
he also tweeted something about Arizona being that's why it was a very close loss. And I was like, loss.
And that guy's account, or one of the people he retweeted yesterday, his account name, you can change your name. I don't know if he did it before, he retweeted after, was President-elect Biden.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so good. And Hayden in the chat just said that the best one he saw for Parlor is Only Clans. Fantastic, but also Hayden, I don't forgive you for the Soup Club. All right.
We had a couple soup comments. Zara said, a lawsuit. On behalf of the Soup Club, sue us. Your argument holds no stock.
Nice.
Approved.
And then Alex said, why does Ben not have a soup-related prop at this point?
Have a what?
A soup-related prop.
I mean, I was just a huge matzo ball, but I understand your point. I understand your point.
Also fun out of context.
Not enough.
Let me just say, you guys, I will just say this. This just washed ashore a delicious chicken soup.
Oh my god.
Unapproved.
Approved, huh? Okay. Hey, I'll remember that. Henry, you want to eat some soup? Oh, he's gone. Henry's gone.
We also had.
I guess you guys. I should split, huh? He should split.
Split pea soup. That was close. Approved.
Thank you.
Just reminds me of the time that Rachel gave Ben her peas. I just
Oh,
can't.
that's right.
Every time I see that, I'm going to think of Rachel giving Ben her peas.
I'm gonna take my herpes somewhere else.
16 different places, apparently.
Today's 13. Jennifer Story said, I'm experiencing a soup con of regret that I couldn't be in the front row tonight, but I'm laughing wantonly in the car. Taylor, is that approved?
Approved.
I think this whole thing is bouillabaisse.
Zara
That's
said,
approved, but you're not in.
Using me for my soup puns and don't let me in the club.
Zara
There's
said,
only one rule with Soup Club. Do you know what it is?
Steve's not in soup club.
Not in soup club.
It's the only rule.
Hey guys, by the way, here is Trump's Twitter. Look right in the middle there. Retweeted by Trump. Joe Biden, president-elect.
That is so funny. And then with the picture as well.
Yep, I'm riding with Biden 2020.
Oh God, I'm in big trouble, guys. I'm in big fucking trouble. I don't know. It's all been a trick to get into my home. Oh fuck. Song, Budget Chicken.
Peacock!
25,600 chickens.
LaBelle is shocked.
The way that you will know who murdered Bowers in that budget chicken costume is if you look at the surveillance footage and right before he gets murdered, you hear the budget chicken go, "Hey."
Yeah, eat some chicken, Budget Chicken. It's a chicken eating chicken. What's that about? No, the good news about the Soup Club is that Steve doesn't want to be a member of any club that would accept him as a member. So this is kind of his favorite thing. He would never be part of that.
Wait. No, I want to be a member of every club.
I thought you were one of those people who wouldn't be a part of a club that would accept you. Like that.
Well, Steve, congratulations, you've been accepted to the Dumbass Club.
Yay! Oh, I'm not going to let you in now that I'm in.
Deal.
Dumbasses are very inclusive. I don't know if you've seen that. All right.
Feel like I've
The
been-
only
By the way,
soup, Steve, that you're qualified to even eat is carrot ginger soup, and it doesn't make you in the club.
I appreciate that, but also Now we can find out. Ask Bowers. Ask Gus. Which comes first, the chicken or the egg?
I don't want to see I don't want to see what happened in that other room. I don't want to go in.
Check the stripper pole. See if it has feathers on it.
His feathers are matted. I don't know what that means.
All
Rachel,
right, a couple more things. So we had Zara say, Steve, is oatmeal soup?
No.
Okay. Great.
No.
Alicia.
But it doesn't matter because I'm not in the soup club, so I get no
Oh,
say
that's
over
right.
that oatmeal
You don't even
soup.
get an
Maybe you
opinion.
guys are gonna be like, oh, it's breakfast soup, and then I can't disagree because I'm not in the club.
Steve, let me just tell you this. Not only are you not in the soup club, but we might send our troops to come get you. We might send the gazpacho.
I just want Rachel to read her book, Everyone's Soups.
Except Steve.
Not ever soup.
Alexander Breyer, just because the bag says sour cream and onion doesn't mean there's any actual onion, Bow Wow.
I fuck off. Shut up. No. It says onion. There's onion pieces in there, dude. And my body learned how to process that shit. Let's go.
Alicia West tipped $5 for beautiful Rachel. You guys are priceless. Cheers. Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you.
And I think we should get to the two truths and a lie with Z Bunster.
Yes.
Before we do, can I just say that like the soup? Look, it's a fun joke, all right. But in my heart, I'm upset. Me so upset. So upset.
Not only is it unfair, you get
So you did Jar Jar Binks and a soup pun at the same time. That's the most hated that's the most hated joke in the history of jokes. Me so sad. God. A Jar Jar Binks soup pun. This is how far this show has fallen down the rabbit hole.
Good job,
Taylor
shark,
muted
guys.
me.
Honestly, I'm gonna call a cabbage soup to get out of here. I'm not approving that. I don't approve that one. I honestly hear that joke and I go, boo, Leon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Two truths and a lie.
Let's please, Dana.
All right.
Lee Bunster.
Here we go.
Okay. All right, y'all can hear me.
Yep.
Yay! I have to read this because I'm a horrible liar. Okay, so I lived in a house with no running water for 3 years by choice.
Okay.
My father was a rocket scientist,
Okay.
and this tooth here, I'm a little embarrassed about it, so I have to explain it. I'm finally getting an implant in a couple of weeks because in May I lost it to an angry Trumper.
That's a great story. I want to hear that.
Can all three be true?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm saying I don't. She said running water by choice. I'm gonna say it wasn't by choice. Possibly that could be maybe. I think she lost the tooth, but maybe not by a Trump supporter. And I'm pretty sure her dad was a rocket scientist. That checks out.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My computer's about to. Oh, I was just kidding. That was a joke.
I think I'm going.
So
I'm going.
Rocket scientist.
Her tooth was knocked out, but not by a Trumper. That's what I'm going with.
I think
going.
the first one. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ben.
I'm going with you did not choose to live. You said no running water?
no running water.
I'm gonna go with because I know a couple things about Buns. I'm gonna go with Trumper did not knock out the tooth.
I love your poker face, by the way, Dana. Did not show us any emotion to pick what we've got here. This is if you played poker, I would not be able to read you at all. As both of your hands are gasping over your face, trying not to give anything away. This is adorable. All right.
Here's her poker face. All right.
I am not a liar. I'm not kidding.
Here's my reasoning. Okay. The last one she was able to tell us without reading, so I think that is true. Also, the first one I was leaning toward true because she said she lived in a house with no running water for 3 years and she is from Maine. So could be like cabin life kind of thing. I think her father is not a rocket scientist. He's a brain surgeon. I'm gonna go with that as the lie.
Bunch lived on a boat for a long time, and so that could have no running water pretty easily.
And a tiny house. Wasn't she a tiny house person too? So those could have
And no rooms because it's a boat, and there are no rooms on a boat. Okay.
How dare you?
They're called cabins.
Cabins.
All right.
I'm gonna go to my room. I said on a boat, and everybody was confused. What does he mean?
They're like, yeah, you're on a boat. You're nowhere near your room.
Anyway, so Ben, you're voting what?
I'm voting the lie. The lie is the Trumper tooth knockout.
Rachel, what are you voting?
I'm gonna say rocket scientist.
Steve saying rocket science. I'm saying Trumper tooth. Dana, what is it? Which one's the lie?
Trumper tooth.
Damn it.
Yeah.
My father was a rocket scientist.
Us.
Yep, he was on the team that put the first U.S. missile in space, on the Vanguard program.
I remember him, Werner von Bunster. I remember he was
he worked with Werner von Braun.
Wow.
He did. Yes.
Now,
And
yep. Hold on a
And
second.
explain why you lived voluntarily for 2 months without running water.
3 years.
3 years. I lived for 3 years without running water because after I got out of culinary school, I had debts and I wanted to pay them off. And so I had a friend who had a cottage with no running water, and the bathroom was the house next door. So I lived there for $85 a month for 3 years so I could pay off all my school loans and put a down payment on this house that I designed.
And that friend was mayor of Portland, Maine.
Bangor. No!
Bangor, Maine, you're on the air.
Bangor, I don't even know her. Anyway. Bunster, that last one. Did you get a tooth knocked out by someone else? Or
No, I was terribly, terribly sick, and I had a lot of dental problems, and then they shut down everything just as COVID started, and so I had to have teeth pulled and a lot of work, and so this one is the last one that's getting fixed.
so you needed a tooth pulled, and you were desperately trying to get a tooth pulled, but everything was closed. So you just found someone with a Trump yard sign, and then you started chanting Black Lives Matter to hope.
No, the tooth died, and there was nothing they could do about it because I couldn't get into an appointment because everything was shut down.
And did that dead tooth vote, or?
There was no Trumper involved. That is the lie.
So which reminds me, by the way, I'm going to get my teeth cleaned today, deep cleaning from Miss Carmel. So that's very exciting for me. I will be, she'll be, I'll be getting some action if that's how that is qualified.
Suction finally, some suction finally.
Believe that.
Did Carmel hear that?
Yeah. And
She'll
then
be
Carmel,
using her tool.
Carmel will be like, spit.
You can eat soup with no teeth, just to let everyone know that.
You can.
Zach in the chat just said, you want the tooth, you can't handle the tooth.
I'd rather you just said thank you and went on your way. You want the soup, you can't handle the soup.
Oh, and the reason I have the mask on is because I lost heat last night, and I finally get it back today, so it's a little cold in here still.
Oh, so it's like a warmth mask, which by the way has been really interesting to me, because there have been when I was in Albuquerque and when I was in Amarillo, it was very, very cold out, and there were still people not wearing masks, and I'm like, but last winter you would have.
I mean, it's kind of like when you go to the Midwest or the South, the place where they hate taxes the most, everything's basically free. I'm like, why do you want less taxes for your $400 a month rent or your $3 shots? Jesus Christ. People live in New York and LA, everything's fucking expensive as fuck, and we're fine with taxes, and a shot's $17. When I go back to the Midwest, I'm like, what are you guys bitching about? Everything here is free.
And also, their opinion of life is literally this: freedom, tyranny. Come on, ridiculous.
I did try to. I tried to go to the chiropractor in Pennsylvania, and I started walking in, and then I saw that the receptionist had no mask. And Pennsylvania has a very strict mask mandate, and the receptionist had no mask, and like I was like, all right, never mind. And I just started turning around, and like the doctor came out. I was like, what? I go, well, your staff isn't wearing masks, and they have to wear masks. I'm not going in there. And he just goes, oh well, she has asthma. It's like, cool. What else do you want to tell me that's nothing?
Her lungs already suck. Don't give her COVID. She already has bad lungs. Don't give bad lungs COVID. That seems terrible.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, oh, good. I'll go cough in her face then. That'll work. Put a fucking face shield on that if you're gonna. But also, like, the CDC specifically says that like asthma is. They very much recommend masks for people with asthma. And so then there are some people with asthma who don't want tyranny.
Yep. And also, you saying they have a mask mandate reminds me of the fact that really with this enormous popular vote win, that Joe Biden has a mandate, and you know it's taking everything in Trump's power to not tweet, who even wants a mandate, okay? Women exclusively.
Pence wants a mandate. That's the answer to that question. That's why he can't tweet it.
What? It's what?
Pence wants a mandate. That's why he can't tweet.
Yes, he does. But unfortunately for him, Lindsey Graham is married.
He just comes in and they play Sugar Sugar, How You Get So Fly.
Were graham crackers named after Lindsey Graham? Because he's a graham cracker. You gotta understand.
Yeah, I
that.
get it. Yeah,
That's pretty good. Ben, what happened? Your joke was good. My fly joke was so bad that people were still not laughing from that.
Yeah, that was kind of a crater. I didn't even know what that was, and I had to I was trying to like explain it, and I couldn't, which is tough for me when I can't explain the joke, and I couldn't explain it, and then I missed Ben's completely because I was thinking, well, the teddy bear was named after. Yeah, I could see the graham cracker, and then you dunk it in milk. I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't putting any of this shit. This has been a bad 3 minutes. Let's cut this 3 minutes and then move on.
Is it time for Ben to hawk his shit?
Yeah, let's.
Oh, I have to go find shit again. I forgot I was doing that. I just got home right before the show. Let me go grab some stuff.
All right, here, I'll catch us up.
It's Hawk Ben shit time. It's Hawk Ben shit.
Not yet, not yet. It's still the generals.
Oh, we got blah, 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 generals. All right.
We do.
Hey, did somebody put you in a corner? Don't let people put you in a corner, Rachel. Anyway.
Nobody put Queen in a corner.
General.
Generals. So we had no soup, tipped the show, and said, the soup club is letting the decision to reinstate you simmer. Don't put too much stock in this possibility. I know this is an all big brother. There is a concern that you would take control and too many cooks spoil the soup. That's it. That was all of it.
I don't know where Bowers just went, but I think the chicken killed him. Or did he realize that? Did he realize the sun comes out again?
He did.
I think the chicken ate him. What just happened?
Look, when the sun starts setting, I have to change my lighting, but I like the natural light until it's about 20 minutes till. This is like the light for the show's almost over when the light comes across my face that way. But I feel comfortable.
That's
Anyway.
nice. I don't need a clock anymore. I can just see Bowers frantically leave the frame.
I have to be honest with you guys. I got home too close to the show. I'm not prepared emotionally to auction anything today because I might accidentally auction something I want to keep, and I can't.
What about one of those Dodgers hats? You have 2 different Dodgers hats in your frame right now. You wouldn't want.
My dad owns 40 Dodgers hats, and I only own 2 or 3, and I am in disappointment to him because of that. Some of these have emotional value. Some of these are just fit me differently depending if my head gets fatter or not. And
I'm disappointed that your dad only has 40 Dodger hats, considering what else he has in his house.
At least 40
wait.
Dodger hats.
I mean, I have skinny and fat coats. You have skinny and fat hats for when your head gets fat?
You better believe it.
That's fun.
Do you take steroids? How does your head grow?
No, sometimes I just feel pretty good about myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've never had a pilot picked up, Steve. We don't know what that does to your head.
What do you mean we?
You got a pilot?
Too.
Oh. I meant shows people watch, Steve. I meant shows people watched on like a real network. I was talking about not.
Yeah, the real network, the GSN network. I apologize.
Whoa. It's an amazing network, and also it's on Netflix, so you can watch it right now. And also, I personally have never picked up a pilot, but I have picked up a couple flight attendants, you know what I'm saying?
And put them right back down when they said, would you quit picking me up? This is awful. We're there.
That's correct.
You're like, don't you know that plane ceilings are very low? Put me back down immediately.
Yeah, and also ornate ceilings are even lower as opposed to plain ceilings.
Oh, God damn it.
Informer, that joke really killed. It was a slow burn joke, and eventually you got it.
Are you Snow with limes in front of your face?
Yeah, you
You
better
think
believe
that's
it.
what Snow looked like?
No, I just know that sometimes you squeeze limes into pho to make it fucking delicious. I love to squeeze a lime in my pho. Are you fucking joking?
We're never doing a Friday show again, guys. This is.
Can I stop this now? Can we change
please.
this up? All right. So we had Technics tipped and said Bowers needs steamed broccoli with butter. It's heaven.
True that.
It's not heaven, but it's okay.
Not heaven, but it's pretty good.
No, but it is a great vehicle for butter.
I'll just eat butter. I don't need a vehicle for butter. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, I'll just eat butter. I don't need to.
We're gonna wrap Bowers' car in butter.
We also had Norman tip the show 50 Canadian from Bill Thompson. Oh, sorry, called you Norman. You all are just what is needed some days, no matter what else is going on. I can always count on the SDSC crew for cheering me up. Thank you for all that you do.
I appreciate that, but I also love that tip. Some days you're just what is needed. Other days,
Couple more things. Jess tipped the show $100 and said, "Leave Ben's stuff alone."
Thank you, Jess. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me.
And then Zara, you want to take it away?
So Ben, I'm about to make your day. So I've spent a number of hours trawling through business and law for the Shipmaster, the older 1980s edition.
Oh yes.
Page number 294, with reference to galleys. A galley must be provided as close to mess rooms.
Oh!
And then further, fuck, I hate this. Cold store rooms and refrigerators. So there are a number of references to rooms.
Yes! And I have to say something to you right now. You are a wonderful person. You're a big person, Zara, because you were very adamant that there were not rooms in the past. And
Dominant
you were willing to
nomenclature is still
research.
cabins.
What's that?
The dominant nomenclature is still cabins, but
You just broke up there a little bit, but
all right. If I could just say thanks, Taylor, just throw me up on the screen for a second. If I could just say thanks, yeah, because Ben and I have been going back and forth on that for a while. I kept saying that there were rooms on boats, and Ben said there weren't. And
whoa!
Finally settling that, Zara. Thank you very much.
I will stalk you, Steve. I will stalk you, and I will.
Sorry, this boat is powered by gaslit.
Now, it sounded like those both one room was a trash room and one was like a cold storage room. So they're not a room you would stay in, but I get what you're doing.
I didn't say it was a room you would stay in, did I? I just said it was a room.
Wait.
Boats have rooms, okay? I am delicious.
Bowers, hold on a second. Ben, while all of that was great, Bowers is eating butter like it's cereal.
Whoa.
Please stop. I'm going to vomit.
But budget chicken, could you kill him to save him from this?
Wait, you're saying that
where the cholesterol do before
this
that.
is somehow worse than putting on a thing that grows in the ground? So putting this on something out of the ground is good, but this just by itself is gross?
No, we just don't put that much of it on.
Oh, you have no idea how I eat things with butter on stuff. I mean, a baked potato is basically just butter with a little potato in it.
What? Bowers is literally trying to make himself a butterface right now.
No. One more thing. Maybe.
Rachel, is your room getting smaller, or have you been in this room the whole time?
I had to switch to the cell phone because my computer, and even right now, it's actually not letting me see tips.
Are you on the 7.5th floor? And is it your computer or your boyfriend that doesn't let you see tips? Whoa!
At least I get to see a tip.
Yeah, don't project, Ben. Don't project your thing onto other people.
I can see my own tip whenever I want. That's legal.
I sadly can't.
Masturbation is completely legal if you want to touch yourself.
That
my god.
That salad was the only thing in Ben's place that was going to be undressed.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We had
Thank
Technic.
you, Steve Hofstetter. You're never gonna be in a soup
Enough
club.
of the snow thing. Enough.
You're
with-
never gonna be in a soup club. I'm sorry, buffet friend.
All right, no snow.
No soup.
No tips.
Are we caught up?
No, I'm loading it. So Technics tipped and said Dana is the coolest. Well, actually, her heater broke, so.
I want you guys to know, by the way, that Dana taught me a very important fact about the world. That in 1986, it was a very special year. Why? Because that year was the 100th anniversary of the Statue of Liberty coming to America. Prop facts.
Turn that
Good
around.
lord.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like stabbed into your tiny hand. All right.
All right. I think we're caught up. So my system to look at the game entries is down. Or my computer. It's probably my computer. But I'm gonna restart or something. So if we want to start, Taylor, if you could take over the front row. If we're
Also,
good
I
to do
feel
that.
like our new idea to do full tech rehearsals before air is good. This has been going okay, but let's start the show.
And also, I do want to say, because Leedy had in the chat, she's like, can we auction some of my drawings? And we have talked about that. I think we're going to do that next week. So be prepared.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bring all your
Everything's-
money next week.
Hell yeah.
Everything is shut down. So how about we do the game?
All right, Rachel, if when you restart you're John Malkovich, I'm going to lose my shit.
A 7.5 floor is a tiny floor because we save on overhead and pass the savings on to you.
Today? Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Rachel, so you're
Yes.
restarting. Taylor, we're going to do the game?
Are you going to ignore the fact, Steve, that I'm suddenly a Don Quixote?
Yeah, be an ass.
Ben, that is exactly what I'm doing.
I didn't come
So
here
I'm
to
going to restart.
Okay. So am I doing the game?
So no, Taylor, just do the normal. So front row, if you guys want to read your game
Raise your
entries,
blue
please
hand
raise your
and-
hand and
then-
Taylor will call on you. If I don't get the other stuff up,
I'll try to get to the Venmo.
Venmo. Yeah, in Venmo. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Front row.
All right, we'll put Steve's face up there just to start. All right, Tam, you're up first. Why am I so
Oh,
fucking
hilarious.
ugly? Jesus Christ.
Taylor.
That is Taylor. You're not ugly. You're adorable.
Taylor, you're not ugly.
cute.
I'm just very attractive next to you in the picture.
It's true. You know what? I'm not gonna even lie. Well, damn.
Are you 11 in that picture, Taylor? How old are you?
No, I'm just shaved.
You look great, Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor got shaved like one of his French girls.
With the
I loved you in Book of Mormon.
All right, Tam, what you got?
When I saw that picture, I was like, oh my God.
Okay, Tam, everyone, take it away.
I have artichoke cone dream,
Nice.
butter pea pods.
Just remind people the game is vegetable and ice cream flavor, correct?
Yes, or an ice cream thing. Anything ice cream related.
Great.
Lime sherbet,
Nice.
cookies and beans,
Yes.
Oh, gross.
Ben and Jerry's half-baked potato.
Oh, I like that.
Oh.
Love that.
Bowers would eat that.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Courtney Smith.
Okay, I have, apparently this is not an American flavor, but we have a flavor here called Hokey Pokey, so artichokey pokey. Otherwise, artichocolate chip.
Nice. By the way, none of us know that if you're lying or not.
And that's also the way that Bowers would approach an artichoke. Artichokey pokey. What the fuck is that?
You do the chokey pokey and you turn yourself. Okay.
That's something different, Steve. All right, Zara.
Nice. Yeah, Ben, you used a margin Vegeta filter, so I had to rock it. Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
Nice.
okay, cookies and creamed corn.
Ooh, oh, gross.
Oh.
Gross. Iced sour bay leaf.
Nice.
Oregon nougat, hot fudge sun daikon, and Baskin roll beans.
Oh God.
Baskin Robbins is good.
Hashtag go roll for Bauer. All right, done.
Chris LaBelle.
All right, so I have.
Look at his fans with the little
Approved.
All right. I have choc kale lot chip, pistachio okra, Rocky Radicchio. This is an ice cream flavor for Rachel. Eggplant nog ice cream, and then my last one is orange sherbets by Dryers.
By the way, we're ruining ice cream right now.
Orange Sherbets by Dryers is really good. Up until that one, I was thinking that you probably spent too much time turning your apartment into cartoon characters to really put the effort into it. Used to make you a champion. But you redeemed it with that last one, so well done. You almost really lost a lot of respect from me, but you brought it through.
It reminds me of Pee-wee's Playhouse now with the smiley face on the chair. All right.
Oh, God damn it.
He's like Millhouse. You can't have a meme.
I think he's calling me a pussy.
That's a double entendre. So.
Steve, should I start looking for some new clients at this point? All right, I've got Reese's peanut butternut squash.
Good.
Instead of pralines and cream, braised greens and cream. And instead of chunky monkey, chunky vegetable soup. Shout out to my soup club.
My vote. All right, Lady.
All right, I just have one. It is Broccoli Road.
That was Lady entry time. It's Lady.
By the way, that's my favorite Bruce Springsteen song.
Lady entry time or Broccoli Road?
Yes.
Got it.
Andrea.
I have coleslawberry. And I had a rocky toadstool mushroom.
Nice. By the way, we were making fun of Rachel for possibly being like in an attic. Are you actually in an attic?
I'm insulating my attic.
That is
nice.
And coleslawberry sounds delicious, by the way. I want some of that.
Go back to insulating your
Andrew,
attic.
getting back to work.
All right, Lindsay.
Well, after those entries, she's like, my work here is done.
I just had two. Cauliflower cookie dough
Nice.
and pistachio.
Pistachio.
Gross.
Wouldn't like it. I like the entry. All right.
All right, Dave Adler.
All right. So I still think there really is some soup in here. I really think so.
Unapproved, I will mute you.
Oh, I love that you get a warning before it being muted. What nice treatment that is.
Ben, you've had many warnings.
Ben, we warned you, just your audio wasn't on.
What?
Yes.
So this one, it was actually a flavor at a local place, but so it's not really a game entry. It's grape nuts ice cream, and it was popular for some reason. So grape nut cereal. But my two actual entries, I have horseradish and wasabi mint swirl.
Oh, God.
And cherry tomato Garcia.
Nice.
Zach Bayer.
So I've got two of my favorite ice cream parlors. The first is Cold Stone Beanery.
Nice.
And then asparagus robins, 31 flavors to make your pee smell weird.
Fantastic.
Nicely done, Metro Golden Buyer.
And also, quickly, Zach, while you're in this background, do you mind just giving us whatever amount you're comfortable with of like a lion roar? It could be timid, it could be aggressive, but we got to see it.
Okay. Roar.
Literally the least you could have done. Thank you so much.
Nailed it. I think you are cast as the new lion.
You're in the soup club now.
Roar. That was
Bill
like a teenage
Thompson.
girl, like roar, whatever.
That was the Lion, the Witch, and the Letdown. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, just yeah. Just because of Bowers, buttered peas after butter pecans.
Oh, gross.
Nice. Okay. And so front row. So I don't have access to anything right now. Steve, if you could read the Venmo ones.
Even Headspace.
There was, I think tell me if my video turns off when I do this, Taylor.
Yes,
Was
it
that a
does.
yes? Okay. Well, can you spotlight someone? Because there was one in PayPal that I can read.
All right. Bowers, you don't get enough screen time.
Victoria.
Anna just tipped the show $1 billion.
All right, I regret this. Lola, you're on screen.
Just for this one. So Victoria Scattereggio had Cream's Pickle.
Cream's pickle.
Cream's pickle's pretty good.
And then Gus he said, Rachel, if this is not too inappropriate, Peaches and Cold Stone Creamery. And if anybody had them in, like, send a super chat, if you guys could, I don't have access to YouTube, but if you could
what type
put it
of
again.
chat?
A super chat? Is that what I said?
Sorry, what type of chat?
Super chat.
I'm making it harder on myself, but it was worth it for the pun.
You are. Twice.
Steve, that's what you've been doing all quarantine.
Yeah, that. By the way, that's the title of his next book. I'm making it harder on myself, but it was worth it for the pun.
Making it harder on myself until I impregnated a blow-up doll and had to leave town.
Hey, that was just a coincidence in timing.
But if you guys did a super chat, and I can either credit you for next game or just write it in the YouTube chat, and maybe one of the hosts will see it.
Okay, but meanwhile, I can do some of the Venmo stuff if you want.
Thank you very much. Yes, please.
Okay, so game entry, we have Marion White with Brussels and Robins. We have Shannon Savage with Peanut Butter Squash Swirl. Oh, this is This is my idea, and it's so gross. We have Nicole Byrne with Neo Pepperton ice cream.
By the way, Steve, this is why you can't be in the soup club, is because look at what you do with just full vegetables that aren't blended together. You know?
What I did to my aunt.
What?
What?
Joke about her being a vegetable. It was poor taste.
Wow.
Oh.
Is she?
No.
Oh.
I wouldn't
That's
tell
pretty
that
jinxy.
joke if she was a vegetable. It's my
I don't know. I heard your aunt was pretty nutritious. And easy on the eyes, you know what I'm saying?
All right, we have Alex B.
I fucked your sister's mom. Whatever. Fuck. I fucked it up. God damn it. All right, listen.
Mom's sister. My sister's mom is my mom.
Mom is my mom. Yes. No, that'd be terrible. That's the worst burn of all time. I fucked your sister.
Oh my God.
Worst burn of all time is Steve is going outside to get the mail.
Especially with that
Actually,
mail's in a
why I can't wear
chicken
glasses. I don't want the tan line. Okay, Alex B tipped $5 and said, "Carrot Rum Raisin" by Bowers. And I think I caught up on the Venmos.
Okay, so I had thank you to our fans. I love you guys. They're putting it in the chat here in Zoom. Looks like Chris Jacobs had cookies and cream of broccoli.
Okay.
Nice.
And then that's the only one we've seen so far.
All right. Well, if we had your game entry and we missed it, sorry for technical problems. We'll read them tomorrow posthumously. And if you win, we'll give you a prize. If we think yours is better than all the ones we wrote for today, we'll do it. That means after, right?
It's after death.
Oh, they have to die to be posthumous. I thought it was just if it was after the fact, it was posthumous.
It's after the fact that they died.
Sometimes you vote, then you die, then there's an election. It happens sometimes. Especially when you mail in your ballot, there's like 3 weeks. It can happen. It's not.
Rachel, did you read
Especially
out?
if you went to a Trump rally and then you died and you already voted. Okay. Anyway.
Rachel, did you read Matthew Plummer's thing about the meme?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, Matthew Plummer tipped $5 said not a game entry, but it reminded of the meme I saw recently of New England clam chowder popsicles. Holy shit!
Unapproved. Get that
You're up
shit
in
out of
Maine.
here.
Did you do that?
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
that
all
was
right.
super gross.
Okay, so let's vote.
All right. Let's see. I like.
All right, comics. This is where you vote. Oh no, sorry, I'm just so used to it.
I like Broccoli Road or like the Pistachio, but I think I gotta go with Artichoke Pokey. I liked Artichoke Pokey. It was my favorite. Rachel, which one did you like?
Those were really good ones, but the one, and I'm not going to be able to remember, but it was the LaBelle's orange sherbet thing one.
Okay.
I
LaBelle's
remember really loving that.
sherbet
What was
thing
it?
one. All right.
Sherbet? Sherbet.
I've been mute. I've been talking for the last 3 minutes, and I've been muted the whole time. I just realized.
You're muted, Ben.
Orange Sherbets by Dryers.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one I like.
All right. Rachel's remember that one. Ben,
Also, I had a great joke that nobody heard. I think it's worth repeating. Posthumously only means after someone dies, which is why that's what Bowers calls all of his meet and greets. I'm sorry, Bow Wow.
Ben.
Sorry, Bow Wow.
I kill my fans. I kill so hard they die. What are you saying?
You die on stage. Anyway.
Oh,
Wait.
I die. Oh, I'm the one that died on stage. Okay.
Ben. Ben.
Sorry, Bowers.
I get it.
Why am I pink?
Medium rarely. Boom.
Steve, wait, Ben, what's your vote? What's your vote?
Loved Baskin Robbins. Loved Orange Sherbets by Dryers, and Broccoli Road is really good. And I also loved Creamspickle. Torn between Broccoli Road and Creamspickle. My winner goes to Creamspickle.
Nice.
All right.
That was mine as well. I thought that was great. It is two things that I very much enjoy that have been ruined when put together.
Yep.
So,
And also, I'd love the technicality of pickle being a vegetable, which I guess it is, but no one thinks of it that way. So it really was kind of like a mental exercise. It's like an idiot test, kind of.
yeah, it was nice. Also, by the way, speaking of two things I very much enjoy but are ruined when they're put together, the comedy of Ben Gleib and Chris Bowers. Anyway.
The relationship of Steve and Rachel.
Agree.
I think it's funny you pretend that you've heard either one of our comedy ever, Steve. That's
Well, I mean, what you do on stage, whatever it is that you call that.
Steve hates hearing us perform Bowers because nobody heckles us.
right. I had that one drunk guy in Vegas 9 years ago, but other than that, I've not had any hecklers.
Ben, if I heard you perform, it would be the first time all quarantine someone heard you perform.
Oh, it's because he's silent like a submarine. He's like me. Me and Ben don't need to make any. We're not trying to prove anything to anybody. We're just having a good time.
That's right. Comedian destroys. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean?
I'm not so insecure. I have to ask a bunch of questions. Are you enjoying this? How are you? Is this good? I don't have to ask any of that. I know what's going on.
Yeah,
Yep.
Bowers is like, I know she's not enjoying it. I don't have to ask.
By the way, a week
from
from Friday is Chrissy and I's 10-year anniversary, so she's enjoying something. So.
Congratulations. Wow. I won't make a joke about that. That's one.
That's adorable.
Guys, I have to go, but hold on. Damn it. I need to get one.
That's what Ben says.
You got one. You got it.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I did get it. Oh, I couldn't even get that one.
Are those
One more.
bunk beds? Are you staying in a child's room?
Right now I am.
Those are bunk beds? Oh, fun.
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
That's why the
guys.
ceiling's so short. I get it. All right.
Thanks, Rachel.
All right, I love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Love
Bye,
you.
Rachel. If
Bye.
you guys want to tip Rachel so she can afford a hotel room, that'd be cool.
She go to her boyfriend's family's house and they have to stay in the bunk beds, which I think is
I'm
cute.
in Ohio.
Don't hit your head when you stand up.
Is that your childhood bunk bed, Rachel? Is that your childhood bunk bed?
No.
He left. And in fairness, it was a smart decision.
Yeah. All right. So we have a winner of the game. Do you guys have any you want to go back and forth with?
No, I didn't do any. It's Friday.
We're playing speed game.
Oh, you're doing speed game. Oh yeah. What's the speed game? Did we figure that out? Without Rachel?
Nope, because I told you guys to ask in the chat. Nobody did. So.
All right. How about this? We do Soup, a television show.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, not keep it with soup. You're going to keep it with soup?
Yeah, it's a soup day. Soup takeover, baby. Soup, a television show. So in the chat, guys, write a television show. I'll yell it out, and then they can speed round it. Here we go.
To make it a soup. This is going to be a very difficult
Wait, can
one.
we do it the other way around? We give them the soup, and then they have to think of a TV show from it?
Ooh.
Sure.
Either way, let's do it
I
either
like
way.
that better. I like that better.
Let's do it either way.
You can't do either. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
sure.
So
Sure.
mash.
Mashed pea soup.
You already got it.
Oh, so it's just one at a time? Okay.
No,
Clam
no, I
chowder.
just thought that that's the perfect answer for that.
Thank you so much.
Clam chowder.
What? This is so weird because it goes both directions.
Yeah, it's weird to go both directions. Too hard for the brain. It's too hard.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just name a soup and we'll do a show about it.
Yes.
Chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup in the city.
Nice.
That was perfect. That was very good.
Yeah, you only get that one soup. Butterbean.
Everybody loves butterbean.
Consomme.
Friends. Oh wait, I got it wrong.
Gumbo.
Gumbo Flying Circus. What?
I said kagumbo.
Gumbo is good. Excuse me, ma'am. Just one more bowl.
Alphabet.
Alf.
Progresso.
Progressive soup insurance commercials that aired during lots of shows.
Progress. That's so Raven.
Gazpacho.
Progressional wrestling.
Gazpacho.
Spot Joe versus the Volcano, the TV series that briefly was on.
Average gazpacho.
Ham and peas. Ham and peas.
Wait, what is it?
Ham and peas?
Ham and peas. Ham and pea.
Hamlet and peas on PBS.
I think you just name it Ham and Pea, and that's a buddy cop drama.
Ham and Pea, a public access cheap knockoff version of Key and Peele.
Leak.
Leaky Doodle Time.
Leak Majors in Bonanza.
Eric, egg drop.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That's a movie. Damn it.
Egg.
Operation Egg Drop. Damn it,
Egg-
still a movie.
Egg drop with Jimmy Fallon. Next.
Egg drop SVU.
Tomato bisque.
What?
Criminal Minds Tomato Bisque.
It's tomato bisque.
Criminal Minds Tomato Bisque.
Tomato bisque hour.
Borscht.
What?
Borscht.
Penn and Teller's borscht.
Miso.
What?
Miso.
Me so horny, said Samantha on Sex and the City every episode.
Lemon chicken.
The
Lemon robot chicken.
There you go.
right,
That's
got
a
it.
good one. Ramen.
Chrissy loves ramen. Everybody loves ramen.
Everybody loves ramen. That's perfect.
Everybody loves ramen.
Chicken dumpling soup. Chicken dumpling gang. Wasn't that a show? That was a movie.
Good one, Bowers.
Try it.
It was Apple Dumpling Gang.
Lisa Chicken Dumpling Investigates. Lisa Ling Investigates. It was a show.
Sure. Balbadays.
Lentil airing on TBS Superstation starring Barbara Streisand, a woman gentle. Okay.
French onion.
French onion stars. It's not a pun. I just have nothing on that one.
My favorite show on Must See TV is French Onion. Okay.
Friends onion.
Friends Onion.
All right.
Okay, let's go tortilla.
Real Housewives of Tortilla.
You just had that ready to go. You were going to put the word in whatever the hell it was.
Whatever it was. Didn't matter what it was.
Beverly Hills 90210 starring Tortilla Spout.
Tom Yum.
The Tom Yum Green Show.
Yes. There you go.
I was going to go Tom Lehrer, so good. Nicely done.
Carrot and ginger.
Laughs on Fox.
Yeah, God damn it. Go yoga instructor.
All right, one more beer cheese soup, and then we're done.
The Bowers Hour.
I was going to say Late Night with Chris Bowers, so I guess that's a tie.
All right. You guys nailed it. Nice work. Good job on the speed game. That one was hard. We'll know not to do that next time. My bad.
That was fun. Ended up being fun.
You guys did pretty good. Is it time for the song? I think it's time for the song. Ben.
Oh, am I doing the song again?
Yeah, you complained, so we made you do it again.
I did not complain. The first one was too long. I was thinking
probably good as yours.
No, it's totally fine. It's Leedy Doodle time. I don't care if you'd rather play a well-produced song instead of this comedic gold I'm bringing to you right now.
It's the best it's ever been. Here's, I fucked your sister's mom and your mom's sister. And I have everyone's soups.
Everybody's soups.
Sometimes. Here's one of the weirdest things I've made on here. Smash Mouth is the Fuhrer.
Oh.
Well, you know, their actions did kill millions of people, so.
Plus, if that's true, if Smash Mouth literally was the Fuhrer, I think millions of people would voluntarily get on trains. Just to get out of leave town, just to leave town.
Okay.
Soup fraud. There's just. Here is Rachel, Steve, and Ben as Weeble Wobbles, and Bowers is, hey now.
Hey now, you're an eggshell. Get your game on, go bow.
I have two soupe, no soup for you. Stever? Whatever. And then here's Bowers' face after eating the soup. Here's Steve trying to tell Ben to use his phone.
Oh my
God.
There
on your phone. You can hear us on your phone.
There's budget chicken interference, and he's saying, you thought you were safe, Steve. Destroy it. And then the very last one is Jar Jar and soup. And that's it.
The worst mashup ever created.
Sometimes soup comes in a jar. At Art for My Heroes, Leedy Corbett on Instagram, my friend.
Nice
Follow
work yet
the
again.
lead. Follow the lead.
All right, we have
Awesome.
no idea if we have anything to catch up with because
Yeah, Rachel
Rachel's
left
in a
and
fun
she
house.
couldn't read it anyway, and she's in a tiny house. So we'll catch up with those tomorrow posthumously.
Oh wait,
Oh wait.
we have a Venmo, a $5.84 Venmo from Savannah Martin that said, "The fuck you say, Ben?" And I don't know when it came in, but it makes sense.
it was about me killing my audiences, and then
I will invade your dreams, Chris Bowers. I will invade your dreams. I'm sorry.
By the way, that was the original painting in Ghostbusters 2, and they decided it wasn't as believable.
I am Vigo, the master of Vigo. Try to battle my voice. It's not legal.
The bottom lip is terrifying. I don't know what's
Thank
going
you. Thank you.
on. Okay.
Oh, the bottom lip. That's the terrifying part?
Yeah, I always stare at, whenever I see a new thing, I stare at its mouth for a while first. I don't know why. So find me at Bowers Comedy and follow me around on that. Ben, you got anything to plug? When's your next show?
I first want you to eat me, Bowers. And secondly, I would like to tell you that this coming Wednesday, the 18th of November, I will be doing Gleib Off the Top, crowd work and improvised madness, which will be drawn live by Lady Google Time. So get tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. Thank you.
Tara in the chat just said abort it. So, as for me, you can check out my show at Nowhere Comedy Club on the 25th of November, but also this Monday on Ask Us Everything live at Nowhere Comedy Club. I will be shaving my face into a dumb mustache, so come join us for that. It is for a good cause. We raised a bunch of money for charity, and that's still going on if you want to still donate to it. So come join us.
Can I just, in respond to Zara saying abort it, I personally believe in a person's right to chew.
It says in the chat that she meant Jar Jar Soup, but I think now you just convinced her that it was this.
Yeah.
Steve, I think you need to go get one of those clear face masks now so we can see your mustache through your mask. Because I just realized you're doing this bet, but you're going to be wearing a mask the whole fucking time, so no one's going to see your crazy mustache anyway. I'm going to get you one of those clear
Wear a mask
plastic.
on the show.
If only he hosted a show for 90 minutes 4 times a week.
Hey, we've seen the mustache on the show. I want to see him at a fucking Wawa on that thing. That's what the fucking makes it fun. So we'll have to buy you a clear mask. I'll do that. We don't have anything to catch up on because Rachel's not here. So, hey, thanks, guys. Another Fan Fucking Friday. I enjoyed the broccoli soup. I didn't really, but the grilled cheese sandwich was good. I want to give thanks to Gus, the Budget Chicken, for bringing me food over here every other Friday to eat vegetables. It's very cool. And keep coming those vegetables up. Join the Patreon, and then you can make me eat vegetables. Steve can roast you and apologize. Ben will send you some stuff from his office.
I'll work props into the show, too. It goes both ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways. You can send Ben a prop, which I think there's one coming. I heard that was in the mail, and we'll go from there. So anyway, audience, thank you so much for being here. We love you. We will see you tomorrow at noon Pacific. Ben, the show is at noon Pacific tomorrow, so if you could set an alarm for maybe 11:50, 11:54, that would probably help us out.
I was fully unaware we did Saturday shows, so thank you for the reminder.
We do. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning at noon Pacific.
All right. And as for me, I very much appreciate everybody coming in, as always. I just want to say, yeah, me so appreciative. But now we done and udon.
Thank you so much, Steve. What a great show. What a great show this has been. A really amazing one. I'm so glad we got to do this together, and I am spent. What an amazing Fan Fucking Fridays. I'm going to have to go retire to my room. Good night, everybody.
To the boat.
Unapproved.
It looked like Gilligan.